Next, let's head over to 181 Washington Street. That's the site of the old Boys and Girls Club and where the Somerville Community Corporation is building a new apartment building that will have 35 subsidized apartments. News Director Jane Regan brings us the story.
We're on Washington Street, across the street from 181 Washington and 197 Washington. The sites of the construction of two new buildings, one an all-affordable residential building and the other a market-rate condominium building that's in construction now. Many folks in the community know we've been working on this for a while. In fact, we bought this property 3 years ago. It's exciting for us right now to say that next month we'll actually be beginning the construction.
The building at 181 Washington Street, which will have 35 apartments, is an affordable housing project.
Affordable housing is essentially government subsidized, and to bring the rent levels down to rates that low and moderate income people can afford to pay. Sometimes with an actual subsidy on the rent itself, say with Section 8, some people would have Section 8s, but in other cases the rent is just brought down to a level fully paid by the tenant, but it's brought down to a level that's below what they can find in a market like Somerville's, which is really expensive. Right here we have a sort of a rendering. You can see an architect's rendering of what the new building will be.
The Washington Street building isn't the SCC's first real estate project. According to its website, SCC owns 184 affordable rental units across the city and has also built a number of condominiums. The $10 million project has caused some consternation among union members and their supporters because it's slated to be built in part with non-union labor. The Somerville Labor Coalition, representing 6 city unions, wrote LeBlanc a protest letter.
The Somerville Labor Coalition is asking Danny LeBlanc, who is the executive director, to use union labor at this particular site. We know that SCC wants good jobs, good paying union jobs, and they want to hire local residents. And we share those same philosophies. So basically that's how we feel.
The SCC is involved in several efforts that ask employers to hire locally and to pay just wages. It talks the talk, but can it walk the walk?
We want to encourage them, just want to make sure that they do that.
Even LeBlanc admits that the SCC could be seen as hypocritical.
Could be and has. I think it is a difficult path to follow. So our posture at SCC with the development that we do is we do the very best we can by way of wages and all other conditions and quality of the project. We feel very strongly about that. But the bottom line is we are building affordable housing that is critically needed in Somerville, and we have to build it within the financial rules that we're given. We very much stand behind local hiring and fair wages for everybody. The economics of doing affordable housing, which is substantially government subsidized and also limited in terms of the financial budget that you have, simply doesn't allow us to afford the union bids that we get in all cases.
It's our hope that the SCC will put union tradesmen in here, in this building. Very important to all of us here. You know, I mean, good paying jobs, as I said before, is what we need in Somerville. This is going to be, I think it's going to be a great project. I hope it will be. We want to encourage others like US2 and other developers that union tradesmen need to be hired in the city of Somerville.
The Somerville Community Corporation says it can't build affordable housing if it uses all union labor. But the Somerville Labor Coalition and its supporters disagree. Is this the end of the story? We'll keep an eye on it for you. For Somerville Neighborhood News, I'm Jane Regan.